Hey everybody, it is me, Sam C, and welcome back to another Sam C's Credit Tips. Sam C's Credit Tips is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness and partnered with Danetta's Avon store. You can find Vibrant Souls on Facebook and Instagram, and you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. For Danetta's Avon store, you can type in the website youravon.com, hit that backslash, and type in her first and last name, Danetta, DANETTA HARDY. So that's Danetta Hardy right now. And you will get to find wonderful items in her Avon store. So I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have taken time out of your busy schedule to watch Sam C's Credit Tips. I hope that every credit tip I've given you thus far has been very informative and helpful to you. And if this is your first time watching Sam C's Credit Tips, welcome aboard. I'm Sam C, if you didn't know that already. And, there are just so many things to talk about with credit. And again, I won't keep you guys very long, but I figured, recaps aren't really that bad. I might just talk a little bit of everything here. So the very first thing I always say when I'm talking to you guys about protecting your information, you're probably wondering, what is that, Sam C? Well, what it is, always make sure that you are checking your credit report. So make sure that you go to all four credit reporting agencies just to make sure that your information is accurate. When I mean four credit agencies, yes, there are four credit agencies. There's Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and Innovis Data Solutions. Okay, so you can go to Equifax.com, you can go to Experian.com, you can go to TransUnion.com, and you can go to Innovis.com. Innovis is spelled INNOVIS. Okay, so make sure you guys are checking your credit report, because if you see something on your credit report that is inaccurate, you can definitely dispute that information. It is your right as a consumer. Consumer is you. Okay, you are the consumer. So it's always wise to make sure that you are up to date on your credit reports. Okay. The other thing, make sure that you are protecting your information by doing the following things. And I've said this over and over and over. Number one, if you know for a fact that you are not applying for any credit at any given time, or you're not going to be applying for something for quite some time, freeze your credit report. A security freeze and a credit block are the same thing. Okay, it just depends on which term you're using. So what do I mean by security freeze? Well, what a security freeze does, it freezes your information, so no one has access to pulling your information. So if you have someone trying to pose as you, or if you have a company that you're going to be working with that is pulling your information, if they pull it and you have a freeze on your report, they can't get that information. You know why? Because it's frozen. Now, if you are applying for credit, you can definitely unlock your credit report while you're working with that specific creditor. Okay? And security freezes last indefinitely until you decide to remove them. Okay? The other thing, make sure that you have a fraud alert on your credit report. Now, what do I mean by fraud alert? Very simple. Fraud alert is just a simple message that notifies creditors and lenders that you may be a victim of potential fraud or victim of ID theft. Okay. So fraud alerts can come in either 1 year or 7 years. Okay. So let's just say, even yourself, if you have a fraud alert on your report, or if someone's trying to pose as you, they walk to a specific place and they try to get a credit card, and that phone number that you have on your credit card or credit report is going to flag. Okay, and it's going to prompt that creditor to contact you. and they have to contact you before they can approve anything. Okay. So if they can't get a hold of you, they're going to decline the transaction. Or if you say no, they're going to decline the transaction. Okay. That's how a fraud alert works. So again, you have a security freeze and a fraud alert. The other thing I just wanted to say really brief is credit scores. Okay. Now, the lowest credit score I've seen, I mean, this goes back a while because the company that I've been working for, I've been working for this company for many, many years now. Okay. So it's hard to believe it's been many years, but the company I work for has so many different departments, and I've actually had the opportunity to work in at least 4 or 5 different departments, okay, to learn different things. I will tell you, the lowest credit score I have ever seen is a 200, okay? Now, normally the lowest that I've seen is 300, but I have seen a 200, okay? So, credit scores can range anywhere from technically 300 to 850. 850 is a great credit score, okay? If you are 300, well, it means, you don't have the greatest credit, but we don't want you to think that if you have that low of a credit score, that you won't have a lender work with you. Now, it might be harder to get a lender to work with you because if you have a very low credit score like that, they may consider you a bad risk. They may consider you not being able to pay back the loan that you apply for. But again, there's ways to increase your credit score. Like, for example, make sure you're making your payments on time. So any payments that you currently have right now, as long as if they're reporting to the credit reporting agencies, like if you have a car payment, if you have a mortgage, for example, a student loan, make sure that you're making those payments on time, because the problem is if you miss one payment, that could dip your score. Okay. And each credit reporting agency is different with how far down your score can dip. So make sure that you are being negligent, or not negligent, but being diligent, and making sure that your credit report is up to date and that all your information is up to date. Okay. If you have a score like a 300, maybe 400, maybe 500, most lenders, unless they change this, I believe it used to be a score of like 580. You can get, say, like a FHA loan, perhaps, maybe a VA loan, or, one of those subprime lending loans for helping, especially if you're a first timer. If you're trying to, say, get like a, mortgage your first time. Basically, the higher the score, the better for you, but everybody's score is different. So if your score is low, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that life stinks. It just means that, there's just some things you just have to work on. But don't think that people won't work with you because your score is low, because that's not true. Okay. But you want to do your part and make sure that you're making sure that everything is correct. So if your score is low, make sure your payments are being made on time. Something else to consider, maybe getting a credit card. And if you get a credit card, make sure that you're keeping your balance low. Okay, because if you're able to pay that credit card every month and keeping your balance low, it's going to show that lender or that creditor that that you mean business, more or less. Okay, so make sure that you are definitely doing that. So, just some things I just wanted to throw past you regarding the freeze, the alert, how to boost up your score for credit. So, hope this helps. Hope I didn't ramble too long. But if there's anything you would like me to talk about here on Sam C's Credit Tips, let me know. I'll be happy to let you know what I know. And if I don't know, I can definitely get the answer. Okay. While you're here, make sure you check out all of our other things on our channel. You have Tuesday Talks with Bobby D. Other than Sam C's Credit Tips, you have Etiquette Class with Mrs. Covage. You have Covage Critiques. You also have Cooking Fun with Mrs. Covage, and live every Saturday morning right here on our channel. It's myself and Bobby D. We do this little thing called the CCI Radio Show. So we have a lot of fun with you guys. We love to open up the live chat, and we love for you guys to live chat with us, because when you're here, you know, you're our family too. So we just appreciate each and every one of you who tune in each and every week for not just watching our live show on Saturdays, but all of our other segments. Also, want to say hello to those of you who may have found us by way of our many shorts that we put out there, because we do put a lot of shorts out there. At least we try to. So anyway, I think that's it. Have a safe, blessed, and wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you again soon with another Sam C's Credit Tips. Until then, take care.